listen, if a man asks you what you bring to the table, that man has a low credit score. Straight up. He's not even asking you. He's just revealing his hands, his cards. He's doing this. Here's the situation. I got low credit. What do you bring for the table so that I can get a cosigner on that new Challenger? I need somebody to move into the house and cut my rent in half. Please. That's what he's asking, folks. If he's asking what you bring to the table, he wants to know how much money you make so that one day you can sign off on that car note. But I can make the payments, I promise. That's what it means. That's the real answer. Men that asking women those kinds of questions harbor a real resentment for women. They got a poor financial situation and harbor resentment for women because they feel that women don't have it as hard as them, financially speaking, blah, blah, blah. Which isn't fucking true anyways. But they feel like that women have an easier time of it because ballers will be happy to date women that come from all walks of life. Hell, men will marry the waitress. They don't give a shit. And men recognize that, and they think that life is so hard and unfair for them. They have to work so hard. So if I'm going to date you, what are you going to bring to me? Me. That sounds like a man that just doesn't have his house in order. Or a house at all. Ha! Or even a house at all. This house isn't in order. What house? What table? Did the table come with the apartment that you're renting? Does it come fully furnished already? What are you talking about?
I wonder how good it is to be rich. Are we rich? No.
No, not really.
Like, we're a little bit rich because we have money, but, like, not rich.
Right.
I don't get it. How does the brain remember that I forgot, but can't remember what I forgot? I really be thinking like that, and it really pisses me off.
Daddy, I have to be honest.
You gotta be honest about what?
I have a little bad at school today.
What did you do?
I bite someone.
You know that's not appropriate. We don't bite.
Why do you have teeth?
To eat food, not people.
And then when we get back to New York, we need to contact Leslie, see what she can do to minimize the press.
I'm awarding the defendant $1,500 for filing a false report with Child Protective Services. That's not what Child Protective Services is there to do. Child Protective Services is there to protect children, not to interfere with other. You don't use them as a tool for other things. I'm very careful about child protective proceedings because there aren't enough child protective workers to go around. Children seriously injured or at risk of being starved or beaten or maimed aren't seen because people like you try to settle a dispute by calling CPS. And I find that absolutely unacceptable behavior. And maybe a financial fine will discourage other people from doing it in the future. We're done here. You wanted to have your girlfriend and your former fiancé all under the same roof. And surprise, surprise, that didn't work out.
Yeah.
What?
Just the way you put it.
What?
Just the way you put it, I love it.
You know, I sort of like my husband's ex-wife. Nice lady. I could do a dinner when it's a family function. I can be cordial. I kiss her on the cheek. She kisses me on the cheek. For a graduation, for a wedding, everybody plays nice. My husband ever said to me, listen, Suzanne needs a place to stay. We have a big house. You'll hardly see him. I would send him to the local mental health facility.
He's adding insult to injury on this. Now, Your Honor, the reason why I came to your courtroom is because I know that you're a barometer for the truth.
Listen to me, sir. I'm a barometer for the truth, but I also have a very short fuse.
Anyone
Stop! Say nothing else, Mr. Lydon. You have almost been very patient, sir. Almost.
Well, as you can understand, Mr. Williams is a very difficult person to work with. And
Sir.
I think this is classic him.